How you doing? Eric here from Chaparral Motorsports. Today I'm going to install a set of Arlen Ness deep cut rider and passenger floorboards. So hopefully you've seen my other videos in this Arlen Ness deep cut series where I've installed the shift rod, the brake lever, and the shift lever. Now this is all the anodized black version, so it's got a really nice finish with this contrast of the machine cut. I'm going to finish off the foot control area on this 2012 Street Glide with the Arlen Ness deep cut driver floorboards and some matching passenger floorboards. These floorboards are machined out of 6061 T6 billet aluminum. As you can see, they're two pieces, so it creates that hollowed effect, see-through design. Very cool. You've got the machine grooved accents here with some rubber nubs on top to provide plenty of traction. When I mount them over the boards like this, you can see that it's quite a bit different. It's about 6 inches larger than the stock foot control. The stock floorboard, and about 1 inch wider. So that gives you plenty of foot placement, a lot of room to move your feet forward and backward, side to side. Very comfortable on those long rides. To match up for the passenger, since this is a Street Glide, we got the passenger Street Glide set, which comes with this male mount. So normally your baggers will come with like a rider footboard that has a little bit different mount, similar to what the mount is on the driver's side. But this has a standard passenger peg. So you got this male mount that comes with it, which bolts up to the passenger floorboard. So once again, this floorboard is going to provide quite a bit of room for your passenger to put their feet down rather than the standard peg. So they're going to be more comfortable for them as well. So installation is very easy. You've got 2 bolts up here to remove and then reinstall for the driver footboards, and then this 1 bolt back here and the mount for the passenger. So we'll go ahead and get started right now. So we're going to start on the left side and remove the rider floorboard first. Like I said, it's just 2 bolts holding it in place. So just simply remove those real quick. When it comes to installation, we're just going to use the stock hardware. So we're going to use the stock pivot bolts, throw a dab of thread locker on each of them. We'll get the board set up on the mounts. Slide bolt through on the front side, bolt through on the back side, and then get the nut started over here. With both the bolts installed, you can torque them down to 60 to 80 inch-pounds. Moving to the rear, on the Street Glide, we've got the universal passenger peg mount. The peg is just held in place with this pivot pin, and you've got a circlip on the back of the pin. If you don't have the circlip pliers, you can just use a flat blade screwdriver to gently ease it off. Just put it in between the 2 ends, give it a gentle turn, push like that, get it out of the groove, and then gently back it off like that. Now with the circlip removed, you can go ahead and remove the pin. Kind of helps if you move the foot peg around a little bit. And then just pull the pin out like so. Then you can remove the passenger peg. You want to keep an eye on the spring washer, or the D-clip as some people call them. You just kind of pull it out. You're going to retain the spring washer. And it'll be reused with the Ness kit. Go ahead and put the washer and the new male mount into position. Then you can install the new male mount and the stock spring clip into the peg mount. One thing I wanted to point out is that these male mounts are not side specific, so that you can mount them on either side, it doesn't matter. One thing you want to make sure of though is that make sure the flat edge is facing down. The flat edge provides a stop and keeps the floorboard from going past level, while the top rounded edge allows you to flip the floorboard up. Next, you can take the floorboard, slide the floorboard over the male end, put some thread locker on the supplied bolt, get into place. And then go ahead and tighten it down. You can then align the passenger floorboard to the position you want, or to the position your passenger would want, and then tighten the bolt down to 18 foot-pounds. Then just make sure you reinstall the circlip on the pivot pin, and that's it. So once you get the passenger board installed, you can just go to the other side of the bike, Repeat the same process for the rider and passenger footboards, and you're done. It's really easy. Now, as you can see, all the Ness deep cut accessories look really great on this Street Glide. I'm going to finish up by replacing the stock cowbells, or fork bells as some people call them. Make sure you check out that video as well. And as always, thank you for watching and enjoy your ride.